Hello there, great person, and welcome to these little reactions to some things I missed in my episode 1 reaction to Wheel of Time and in my reactions to season 2 and 3, which you have not seen yet because, episode 2 will be out tomorrow. I've already cut it, it's already uploaded, but it will be available tomorrow. And episode 3 will come down, somewhere in this week. And Foundation will have to wait till tomorrow, unfortunately, because I had a lot of work today and couldn't watch it. Yeah, so I thought that I would react to the intro of Wheel of Time because I haven't really watched it because I was sharing my thoughts on other stuff in those times when it was in episode 2 and 3. You will see that. And also, I will react to the X-rays, and I plan on doing that at the end of the episode 2 video, but then I realized that they were 3 or 4 minute videos and with a lot of lore, so I thought it would be, the reaction would have gotten too long. I mean, the episode 2 reaction is already half an hour, and some quarter of an hour reacting, quarter talking about it because it was very deep and very layered. So yeah, and I didn't want to stretch it too long, so I will do intro here and then reaction to first X-ray, and the second one will come after the second episode is released, the day after, so I can spread it out a bit, because currently there's a lot of work to do for me, and I'm doing my best to get it up. But yeah, so anyway, let's just start with the intro and watch it. So my knowledge is up to episode 3, nothing more, and perhaps I will learn something new, and perhaps, yeah, let's just see. Let's just put it on. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Rosamund Pike is, I think, Moraine. So is String, yeah. And that looks like the magic stuff she does. And that is like a pattern of strings that are weaving themselves. Interesting. Oh, was Brandon Sanderson consulting? That's good. So they are weaving the women, I assume. And yeah, because I remember there was this portrait in the end. Yes, it's a weaving, it's loom. And the strings are the, yeah. That I noticed that. That's very beautiful. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. It's, yeah, and I think it's, yeah, that's what I realized yesterday when I watched the episodes again with my friends. This is an Ouroboros as well. The I don't know if it's the symbol for the wheel, but I mean it's round. Perhaps it is, and the wheel is an Ouroboros, so infinity. That's the symbol of infinity. But let's get through it again. So yeah. Um, So there's this heavy focus on strings, like strings of fate. I'm thinking about the I don't know how they are called in English, but we say in Germany Moiren, the Moira. I don't know these the 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 Greek sorceresses. I don't know that can, like in the Disney Hercules cartoon where these 3 witches with the one eye that they pull the strings and they can cut the, you know strings of fate. So, and they are unraveling here. So who knows if everything is predetermined and cyclic or not? Because that's what they implied. Because with the rebirth stuff for once, and with the ages, the wheel turns. And Moraine, I think in episode 1, had some dialogue about it as well. That everything is starting and ending every time. So yeah, that makes me believe that they might hint at predeterminism, but this here is like perhaps string of fate unraveling. I don't know. and the magic power strings here. So this is a string again, and it looks like the magic strings that come from the things that Moraine casts, or when she draws from the one power from nature around her. That's how it looks, but like bluish or grayish. I'm colorblind. I'm not sure. And so interesting. So the one power is also the weaving. So is the one power perhaps an entity that controls fate? I don't know. Perhaps it's also that they use that it can be used to weave fate, the one power, that you can influence it. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, but that those are possibilities. One of those. So yeah, and there's the loom. Starts to go into a loom. I don't know what the loom means. It's called loom, right? This where you weave the machine you use for weaving. I think I know that from Doctor Who because they had this in Langborough, or how it's called there. There was this loom stuff. Yeah, yeah, and it weaves this tapestry. Is it tapestry? I think. Yeah, yeah, it's weaving tapestry. So it's weaving something. And there are different colors in the loom. Like, are those the elements? I think there was one down here, one here, one here, one here, 4. But I think we have 5 elements. Yeah, so oh yeah, it was I was a bit unclear, and my friend told me when we watched it, it's not healing, it's light. The I said in my episode 1 reaction, or episode 2 reaction, I just watched it because I cut it, that there are 5 elements like earth, air, fire, water, and healing, and I think healing is light, and healing. So the 5th is light, and healing is like wind, but I'm not sure. So yeah, they have 5 elements that the Aes Sedai control. So I might be just running wild here because it's and why I think it's the Aes Sedai is because they are here. Women are created from it. From the oh yeah, so it makes sense again. So because the women are created from the strings of nature, so to speak. So the fate thing is again in reach here and perhaps makes sense. But who's using the loom? Oh, I had not seen this. Is this a creature, or is it just because I froze it stupidly? No, I think it's just strings like coming from an Aes Sedai, perhaps Moraine, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter probably. So yeah, so the weaves come. So again, the strings and the women are very tightly connected. And I don't know if any of this has any sense, but yeah, perhaps it's just an intro that someone said, yeah, I don't know, let's just use a loom and make them, because their things look like strings. Let's make it a loom that weaves everything because that looks cool. I hope it's not that. So I hope it's not that. So yeah, this is probably a goddess of the Aes Sedai, or like one of the elders, something like that. I often in fantasy you have these elders, and I know there are because I've seen it. This as well. So white, I think yellow or green, but I'm colorblind. I have no clue. These seem to be like, and the halo as well. Some holy women. Perhaps they are real women. Perhaps they are like goddesses. Here as well. Yeah, and she has this glove thing. I don't know if that's important. Oh yeah, there we see them. Yeah, yeah, and they are made from the weave, and the circle again. It's the weave strings are the strings are connected in the circle. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 women, 7 goddesses. Yeah, and you see this is ice. I don't know what this is. Perhaps hail, feathers. Oh god, I'm so bad with this. Corals. What rain? I don't know. Might be because they also said that they can control the weather. I'm not sure though. Yeah. And then they dissolve into the Ouroboros. That's very good. So, if you know anything about the Wheel of Time, you will know if I just talked rubbish and had no clue again, or well, what I mean, I seem to be spot on some things you said in the comments to the first reaction of the first episode. So, but yeah. So now I will try to set up the video from X-Ray. So I will log into Amazon Prime and do it. But the problem is I don't know if it's copyrighted. So if I have to cut it out, I mean I will go through it through the pictures afterwards again, as I always do with my trailer reactions. So it's like a trailer for me. But I will if you don't see me reacting to it, you will know it was taken down because of copyright, and that's okay. I mean I don't want to copyright steal something. I just want to talk about it. So yeah, then I will go through it and you will see that definitely. And yeah, so let's see how it is. Okay, let's go. The shadow fell upon the land and the world was driven from stone to stone. The oceans fled, the mountains were swallowed up, and the nations were scattered to the 8 corners of the world. Interesting. And okay, I was shattered, all but memory lost. And one memory above all others of him who brought the shadows and the breaking of the world, and him they named Dragon. So he brought it. Directly or indirectly, I don't know.
For centuries, our sisters of the Aes Sedai have sought to understand the breaking of the world.
Yeah, better do that so it doesn't repeat.
3,000 years ago, Lews Therin and the forces of light struck the Dark One and sealed him away.
Oh, it's the alien. The alien.
One delivered one last defiant strike. The Dark One poisoned the source of power for male Aes Sedai.
Oh, he did. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Lews Therin lost his mind.
Oh, I see. So, yeah.
He murdered his beloved wife.
Why?
He slew his children she bore him. His friends. His court.
Oh, what?
The Dark One released Lews Therin from his madness, just to show him what he had done. But it wasn't Lews Therin alone who suffered. The poison spread. No male Aes Sedai was spared, and so began the breaking.
But why
Time
it was...
of madness.
Yeah, that looked like the... Yeah. But
It
why...
was a time of unchecked, unhinged rage that destroyed the world.
So what's the dragon?
They changed the face of the world and ended the Age of Legends. Humanity is driven to the brink of extinction. What few survivors remained are scattered across a broken and unrecognizable land. The breaking lasts for over 100 years and ends only when the last male channeler alive is gentled. By then, entire civilizations had disappeared.
Yeah. You do that, and everything's...
Centuries of progress and knowledge gone. The very lives we live today are shaped by this immeasurable loss. For those of you destined to take the shore, it would be among the most sacred of duties, as an Aes Sedai, to protect the world from another such breaking.
Oh, there's a volcano. Is it left over from the breaking? Okay, let's go through it again. I'm not sure how the dragon fit in, but that is great. I did not think it would be this much stuff. Let me read this. So, oops, my mistake. So, and the shadow fell upon the land, and the world was driven from stone to stone. So magic went. So the one power was. I have to learn that it's one power, not magic. So it went rampant because it ripped apart everything because nature. It's like this nature stuff. They use the elements. It's in everything, so it ripped apart everything, like a scar. Okay. Okay, but the shadow was brought by the dragon, but they said in the little story that it was brought by the Dark One. So it's the Dark One, the dragon. I don't believe that. It's the Dark One appeared. In episode 2, you will see me react to the Dark One appearing. It's the alien guy we just saw in this. So yeah, I'm confused, but
Have sought
yeah. So we now know why the male Aes Sedai. Yeah. So the male Aes Sedai are no more. So it seems the shadow poisoned it. This Dark One. He poisoned the. How though? And did he do it deliberately or not? Was Oh yeah, the madness. Okay, so the perhaps he was mad and it spread. I'm not sure. I missed that part. I'll watch it again. Perhaps.
He murdered his beloved wife. He slew his children she bore him. His friends. His court. Everyone. The Dark One released Luthering from his madness, just to show him what he had done. But it wasn't Luthering alone who suffered. The poison spread.
Okay, I don't understand this because I think it's in English, bro. So please explain it to me in the comments. I'm sorry to ask this. So is this guy the dragon who was corrupted by the Dark One and he was sent into madness and then he went mad and did the things he did here and then the Dark One released him from the madness? Because I couldn't make it out because of my me not being a native speaker. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, would make sense because I've heard in episode 3 that the dragon got to the Dark One before, and that's when everything went bad. So the Dark One might have corrupted him, and through him it spread amongst the men. And yeah, I'm not sure. But it's cool to see the breaking. So it's like the magic. That's cool. That is very cool. And then the women said, "No, guys, you better no, you better not do this. You better don't." Yeah, and yeah, this bridge here.
Madness.
This bridge looks so cool. Looks so cool. It looks so much like. It reminded me of Shadow of the Colossus again, but it's from this. No, it's not. But yeah, it's quite a beautiful city. So yeah, then everything started going. Yeah, and just 100 years. That's a long time, and it seems that the volcano is the volcano we saw in the trailer, that it's a remnant of the breaking, like the fire power, the aspect of the one power that is connected to fire might be going rampant here, and perhaps there are other places. Perhaps it's even like in this dark city from episode 2, where the light ran unrampant and went away, so there was this darkness created. But I don't know. There might also be other places with like poisoned water. I don't know, quicksand, desert. You know, the elements corrupted in other places, and this might. But I don't know. I don't. That would be cool, though. You have to admit that. So, whatever. So, anyway, that was my short reaction. To the lore, and please let me know if I got it right or where I was wrong. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you could see the reaction itself. I will do my best, and yeah, let's each other perhaps in the next episode. And yeah, if you like this, consider liking, subscribing, helps a bit. I'm just a small channel, so yeah. But if not, it's fine as well. And we will see where this Wheel of Time takes us. And I'm quite curious to see that. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.